You don't need to be in this business long before you hear, that's just the way things are done. You're always going to have delays and cost overruns. We often blame others. It's the design. It's the last-minute changes. The other guys didn't get their part done right. They didn't finish on time. It's always something or someone else. The blame game. And the project ends with finger-pointing, mistakes, and time and money wasted. Haven't you always suspected there must be a better way? Well, there is, and it's called lean construction. Principles and practices originally developed to find efficiencies in manufacturing and other industries are finally being applied to the design and construction industry. This is where Unified Works comes in. Unified Works is a lean construction advisor specializing in building better teams that build better buildings. Owner and founder Rich Seiler has studied, taught, and practiced lean construction since 2004.
Lean construction is a modern way to plan and control construction. It's really about increasing the efficiency of our production, and it's done collaboratively through reliable handoffs of work from one another. One of the tools that we use often in implementing lean construction is the last planner system, which is often referred to as pull planning. And essentially what the last planner system is, it's a highly collaborative way where all the players come together in one room, face to face, to physically and visually plan the work over some planning horizon. Some of the differences between the last planner system and our typical way of planning is that all the people at the table have a voice in how the work gets done. Who knows better than the trades doing the work or the disciplines doing the design how to do their work better than they do? So this is a way of bringing together everybody holistically to look at the project as a whole as opposed in pieces and parts or in silos.
In lean construction, the method is the goal. We create a system focused on continuous incremental improvement, respect for all team members, and doing the right work right the first time. In an industry that completes only 54% of the planned work in a given week, this process increases productivity, improves communication, and decreases inefficiencies. Lean focuses on two key pillars: eliminating waste and adding value to level workflow.
So the way we increase our productivity on a construction project is to eliminate wasteful activities. A couple key wastes that we'll focus on today and then we'll elaborate further later is rework and waiting, two of the main wastes that slow us down, interrupt workflow, or even stop workflow. So when we use phase pull planning or pull planning to improve the value stream, essentially we're taking those wastes away to increase the value added work that we're providing to the customer, which is the end user or even the person who's next to you, next in line in the process.
Like any advanced learning, lean construction requires coached repetitions and complete commitment to the platform. The focus is on changing culture, how to build teams and lead people, not just manage projects. It takes real dedication and effort toward the promise of improvement. Unified Works teaches how to pull work to flow and how to release information and other resources, eliminating bottlenecks and increasing production efficiencies.
University of Chicago Medicine is looking at how we partner with the people that work for us so that we all win together. What the last planner does is it provides a work plan which provides the logic that a schedule falls out of. So we actually spend more time building the logic in the production planning on the front end, and that determines the predictability of a schedule on the back end.
I think the benefits of using Last Planner are better collaboration and documentation. I think that traditionally we've always held foreman and project manager meetings where a lot of the same topics are talked about and discussed, but we haven't had the engagement through the board system with the tags. I think that forces a level of conversation and commitment that is more rigorous than when you're sitting in a meeting and somebody says, yes, I'll get that done by X date, and there isn't that physical connection to going up to the board, putting it up there, having to speak to the group, this is what I'm committing to do so that I can release work for the next person. So I think it's that level of engagement that makes a difference between, I think, prior, more traditional sorts of project delivery methods versus the Last Planner.
It's been really positive to see the level of collaboration that's involved. On a typical project, we wouldn't see a 6-week look ahead where participants are actively involved in real time, proactively resolving issues as they come up. Normally 1 or 2 folks would establish the 6-week look ahead, and then the rest of the team would be asked to fall in line with it. And so I think that the level of collaboration and being able to dialogue face-to-face has been a great benefit to the project.
In many organizations, they'll use this, they finish the project, and then that's the end of it. And the contractor may not see it on the next project he goes to. We want to make sure that we're as predictable as the work we're trying to plan, so that if you come and you do it and you learn it on the first time, be rest assured that you'll see it on the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time. So we're bringing this to our standard of practice when we start thinking about that at the University of Chicago.
I'd advise other trained contractors coming into this that you really should keep an open mind. It's going to be different than what you've seen before, and you may not think that it's going to work, but give it a chance. It really, if you buy into it and get the whole group in, it really helps out a lot.
There seems to be more buy-in from all the trades. Buy-in of accountability between the different foremen, working together, I think better on that, using this system than others.
We're looking for companies, and we're looking for trades, and we're looking for contractors that embrace change and believe in continuous improvement. And that is what I think at the end of the day the Last Planner system really does, is it facilitates that cooperation and that collaboration. Because in order for it to work, you truly have to work together.
The benefit to using the Last Planner system are threefold. We save time, we save money, and we save aggravation. The trade contractors who have been involved in the Last Planner system feel that they have a larger voice or a bigger seat at the table. They're actively involved in how the work gets done. The superintendent for the general contractor, who essentially leads the Last Planner system, finds that there's less things that surprise them. They're more aware of all the things that are going on in the project, and certainly they are more aware of the constraints that will impede the work process. The owners quickly realize the benefit because there's just simply less finger pointing going on, there's less paperwork. They find that the projects are moving smoother and getting done quicker. If the architect's brought into the scenario, which is highly recommended, the architects are also benefiting because we're providing information that we need now in small batches. Everything's not urgent, so we help their workflow in their offices as well.
The Last Planner system allows teams to identify constraints early on and clear them so that the work can flow with no disruptions. It raises the accountability of all participants, and it eliminates rework, waiting, and other wastes. Everybody wins. Workers are happy when they complete their work efficiently. Managers are happy when their projects run more smoothly. Owners are happy when everything is completed on schedule and on budget. And you earn the profit you anticipated. Unified Works provides the knowledge and experience needed to get teams working effectively and getting projects completed as planned. Our background in general and specialty contracting allows us to understand the practical side of the industry and relate just about any lean concept to real-world problems. We see things differently. If you'd like more information about the Last Planner system, contact us at 224-325-9130.